come on, man. Yeah, I was going to say, please don't download a new version of the Wear. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm playing this miserable season of Diablo 4. Oh, your Twitch chat's not connected? What's going on with that? There we go. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Okay, we're ready. So we're playing this miserable, what I would consider to be, as a rogue, miserable season of Diablo 4. You really get hung up between Torment 3 and 4. There's very little opportunity to advance. I could play either a Death Trap, or Twisting Blades Rogue. My survivability with Twisting Blades is excellent. However, can't do enough damage in T4 to stay in it. And in Death Trap mode, I can do a lot of damage, but I can't stay alive. And it's not enough damage to move through T55 quickly. So it's a little bit of a struggle, and I think I'm not the only one. I think the truth is the Lightning Spear Sorcerer is also very gear dependent and roll dependent. Has to be perfectly rolled in order to work. Same thing with mine. I need a certain amount of energy where I'm really short on energy. My cooldown on my Death Trap is way too high. There's no way to get it down. Especially if I take off one of my rings for Starless Skies, then I'm really in trouble when it comes to cooldown. So, I got some issues with this season's general manageability. Getting to T4 is a huge hurdle. Getting to T3 is not that bad, but to get to T4 is a pretty huge hurdle. Why are my swords different? I had changed the looks on them, and I know it. Weird, wild stuff. Yeah, it's like all the changes I made to my gear earlier didn't stay. 1, 2, 3. Escape. Alright, now everything seems to be back. Confirm look. Yeah, so I'm not in love with the season and the way it's playing out. There's a decent chance I don't finish the season journey. Because I can't even get to T4 with playing this character. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Could I do it on Twisting Blades? Yes. I can do T4 content on Twisting Blades. But I cannot do it on Death Trap because I just don't have the survivability. And you need it. Michael Rarig, what's up? How are you? VOQT, what's up? How are you? Happy Thursday night. Dante Benuto checking in with you. Dante Benuto, my name is right down there below my right hand. your left, probably. Craig White, what's up, man? How are you? Good to hear, VOQ2. VOQT. Oh, man, I'm just struggling with this season. I don't really love this season. It's a week and a day old, so I don't want to get too critical, but I'm to the point where I should be in T4 at this juncture, and I am not. Not with my gear. And I feel like I should be in there at this point. I got the gear for it. It's not perfectly rolled, but I got the gear for it. Let me get my Twitch chat up so I don't miss anything. I want to get back into the game, but I have to buy the DLC and learn everything new. Yes. The game has changed an awful lot if you haven't played since the DLC dropped. The DLC is worth it. What class, what build? I'm playing right now. I'm set up for Death Trap Rogue, and I also have a Twisting Blades Rogue build. I'm clearing T3 content pretty easily, but can't do T4 on the Death Trap Rogue because I don't have the survivability. And that's what we're talking about right now, is where Rogue is at this season. Death Trap Rogue is strong, don't get me wrong. It does a lot of damage, but, and the but is stay Death Trap. I'm easy Death Trap T4 Pit 95. Okay, well, that's awesome. You probably have excellent gear. I have some trouble because my cooldown in Death Trap is not low enough. I don't have a Shaco. That's part of the problem. Need the Shaco, dude. To make this build really shine, you got to have the Shaco. And if he's in Pit 95, I'm guessing Doombringer also. Use the boss power with Car. Well, so I have been using the max roll build. Boss power with Car. What do you mean by with Car? Is bar builds any good this season? Cooldown. Ah, okay. I'll have to look it up. Thank you. Balance. I didn't even know there was one. You had Death Trap under 15 seconds without Shaco, Sandman? And did you do that using the boss power? As you mean you have it level 20 right now. Which one gives you cooldown reduction? Urivars. Urivars gives you cooldown reduction? Urivars lobbed bombs. Okay. Urivars. Which one is that? Here it is. Oh. Okay. What should I replace? Elemental damage? No. Vulnerable damage? No, that's really good. Use it as your main. Okay. Because if that lets me spam... All right. So it's still saying it didn't really change anything. I used that without Shaco and did put 80 and replace your main. Balance, when you say D4, you mean D4 planner? Sure you can, Peter Griffin. My battle tag is right down here. It's Diablotin 1357, right below see where my hand is? Diablotin 1357. Can totally join me, Peter Griffin. I used that without Shaco and did put 80 and replace your main. Yes, okay. I did do that. You think you have me added? Okay, awesome. Send me a party invite, bro. You can look for me, please. I'm trying to do too many things. How far are you off? So that's the thing. I just equipped that boss power. Okay. And okay, so I'm not going to get the cooldown reduction until it goes off. So I can't really tell, but that's where I'm at. Go to training room and test it. Okay, thank you. Good idea. Thank you. I love my viewers. My viewers make my gaming experience so much more fun. My gaming experience on my own is good, but when I get with my viewers and we start talking about stuff, and because I don't know everything. I know a lot about how to play Rogue, but I don't know everything. And I don't know about these new boss powers. I didn't know you could do that, and it wasn't suggested. What's up, Joey? How are you, bud? All right, let's go test this out. Let's see if we can spam the death trap now. What's up? Let's talk about stuff. Yes, let's talk about stuff. That's what we're doing, buddy. We're talking about Rogue, and people are helping me get my build going because I don't have. Let's get the boss dummies. There you go. Okay, so I should be able to spam Death Trap, but I can't. Look at that. So now I have nothing. I have nothing. Helpo, helpo. There it goes. There it goes. See, there's like a 5-second delay. I'm getting a lot of damage. Oops. Yeah, I just can't spam it. And where's Urivar's lob bombs? I'm not. There they go. Okay. I just put about a bunch of them out. Get both. Yeah. So that's been the problem, dude. So I do have Death Trap cooldown reduction on both rings. And I have a Starless Skies that I'm not even wearing because I can't afford to lose the cooldown reduction. That's how bad this is. Get both rings with DT cooldown masterworked once and a helmet. And then I don't have the helmet. I don't have a helm with cooldown reduction on it. That would help. Dutch Vanderland, thank you, man. I would love that. You sent me a request. Let me just check my friends, my socials. There's your bad. Okay. I don't think I got your friend invite, Dutch Vanderland. Yeah, I've got to get a helmet with cooldown reduction on it. Or put it on. Let's take a look at this guy. All right, so he's not wearing his. He's got the Doombringer. He's probably got the Shaco and the ring. Yeah, okay, so that's the other question I have. Thank you for bringing that up. How do you get 275 energy? I've got 189 buffed. How the hell do you get up to 275 energy? My Aftermath rank is 7, which isn't horrible. It's good enough. But how do you get to 275 energy, man? That seems like the moon. You need double GA max resources with 3/3 upgrades. Yep. Well, I'm not Rob 2628, so unfortunately I don't have people throwing gear at me, man. I wish I did. That'd be great, right? I think he changed his yeah, he put his Shaco and his ring on. So he can spam. He's already spamming. So So, dude, take me, kill some T4 bosses for me, bro. Let's see if we can get me a Shaco, or at least, yeah. See, he's doing his shit works because he's got all the gear. Check it. He's got the Shaco, right? So you've got the extra maximum resource worked. He's got the Ring of Starless Skies. He's got Death Trap cooldown reduction worked. That's maxed. See how he masterworked that all the way up first? Probably really important. And Resource Potion. Resource Potion. Okay, so we got to do that. That's one thing I haven't done. Resource Potion. And I don't have the headgear. As you can see, my headgear is shit. And I've been looking for a helmet with cooldown reduction on it, but I can't. Yeah, thank you, Balance. That'd be awesome. I do have Galvanized Slasher's aspect. And actually energy's not the problem. Although I don't really have a problem generating energy. It's more the problem is having 275 or even 250 energy. And you need GA boots on. Yeah. And my GA is movement speed, unfortunately. So it's a gear problem. I'm totally having a gear problem. You got me a GA boots. What are you doing? Balance, man. You don't have to get. I appreciate those gestures very, very much, but you don't have to do those. I appreciate it, but you don't have to do anything for me. You don't need Shaco. You can text in chat in game. Yes, I can, Dutch Vanderland. You can do it without Shaco, but you have to be very finely tuned. I was able to get all my gear on my own. You're lucky, Sandman. I mean, I'm everything that I'm using, I got on my own, but my shit's not good. I should roll overpowered damage to cooldown reduction if I even can. I should re-roll life per 5 seconds to cooldown reduction if I even can. You got lucky and found a Shaco and Doombringer, and you crafted a Starless Skies. I got a Starless Skies today, but I don't have the Shaco or the Doombringer. All right, let's get out and see if we can get our partner here. Hey, there's the invite. Let me do social. Thundercat. Thank you, Thundercat. I got you. Well, you guys are both looking. Do Tree of Whispers get those unique offerings for Undercity? I think I have a couple of them. I haven't done them. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Those are better boots than mine right off the bat. Okay, so that gives me 9 more maximum resource for 154 unbuffed. 2 Ubers in like 4 runs. That's amazing. That's a very, very, very high number of Ubers in a very short number of runs this season. That's really crazy. All right, so let me masterwork these. New boots for masterworking. These boots are made for masterworking. And that's just what we'll do. I didn't hit on what I wanted. We'll have to do some more work on doing that. Those drop Ubers about 30% of the time. That's nuts. Okay, let's take a look and see what I have, because I think I have 2 Tributes of Ascendance Resolute. But I couldn't do it on T4. Yeah, I can't do it on T4, which would give you the best chance to do it. And it's unfortunately Resolute. It's not the unified one. All right, let's see where do these guys go. All right, so Big Bomb is in Saragar, and Scissorhands is with me, I think. All right, so what do you guys? I'm gonna put in party. What do I have for mats? I could use some Duriel and Andariel kills. Yeah, stream's freezing for you, huh? That sucks, dude. That sucks. I hate when the stream freezes. It's because I've got to run 2 separate streaming devices, and one of them is suffering. Can you still hear me, though? Oh, Balance, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Give me a second. I'll restart it. Uh, well, the boots are max rolled. Okay, these are perfect, actually. Max rolled. Oh my god, this stupid thing, man. Let me crash it, and then I'll restart it. What a bastard TikTok is being. All right, hopefully it won't crash again. All right, first things first. We should turn it up to T4 for these guys. Okay, there. That's one. Thing one. And then thing two that I'd like to do is some Duriel kills. If you guys can do some Duriel kills for me, that would be awesome. I've been hoping someone could carry me through some T4 bosses. I mean, I got so many Varsh, I got so many Zir. It's coming out of my eye holes. And then I have a bunch of Duriel kills. I have a bunch of Andariel kills. I have a few Belials. So if you guys do want to do some T4 boss killing for me, I'd love that. Only one with it is Belial, honestly, with it. Yeah, no doubt, Joey. What happened was I'm streaming on two different pieces of software. To get to Twitch, I'm on Streamlabs, and TikTok I'm running separately. So sometimes TikTok will freeze because I'm running the game and all this stuff. All right. So just wait till one of my buddies buys me 100 of those runs and he gives them to me for Belial. Right on. That's freaking awesome. I'm not on your Twitch, so ask me, she from here. By the way, use those boots and land max. Yep. Got you. Okay, so okay, there we go. Duriel it is. Map. Where is this booger? Here he is. Balance, you're lucky to have a friend that does that for you. That's awesome. Haven't had anybody do that for me this season yet, but it's very early in the season, so I'm not expecting the help. See if I can stay alive in here. If these ads come to get me, I'm dead meat. Yep, they're coming. Oh, wow, I can kill T4 ads. I wasn't able to do that before, so that's new. I definitely have more cooldown than I had before because of Urivar's bombs. You got to have 10 into math if you go to D4 build and then Death Trap. There's different tabs. Do the notes. All right, so wait, let me read that. You got to have 10 into Aftermath. Okay, I only have like 7 total into Aftermath. So I got to get my Aftermath up. I didn't think it was as important because I had pretty good Aftermath. Huh? Spicy. That's awesome, Balance. Ugh. When people get you up while Duriel's underground, it's always bad. Oh man, I didn't even see him underground there. Yeah, you're probably better off just getting me up the one time. All right, where's the let's wait and see if we get a mini Belial. Mini Belial? Yes. Where's the gear? What the hell was that, dude? You have to open it before Mini Belial didn't drop anything. Oh, I I didn't realize that. Okay. I thought you had to let the timer go down. That's okay. That's okay. I'm stupid. Hey, did you guys skip one of his undergrounds? Oh, he got a Starless Skies. Right on. Love it. That's excellent. We love the things start off with people getting either shards or either or. Bunch of freaking Death Trap rogues running around here doing damage. Poisoned. Boy, the poison is unbearable in this game, man. Uh, okay, thank you. I don't know if that's better than mine. I'll have to take a look at that. Here he is. Oh, it's double GA. That don't hurt none. What did I get poisoned? I didn't even see what happened to me there. Are you guys full? Yeah. 380 billion. 380 B. Sick. I don't know. That's 5 billion. Still crazy, dude. D4 builds. I'll check it out. Glyphs at 76. Mine are at 46. Dies while typing. Yes, indeed. All right, now I got to go back. Country for Life, that's a crazy number, dude. Uh, so I'm guessing that you were optimized to hit that number because a pretty tough number to hit, really. Oh, got a little bit of lag going on here. Whoa, I'm like whoa, all over the place. What's going on here? Get rid of everything. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to hold on to these two. Only two of your glyphs are at 90, the rest are 80. Crazy. Crazy how much damage you're able to do like that, man. Source is the best build at the moment. My friend I was playing with earlier, so again, it's like I think very dependent on the numbers being just right. Belial eye beams. He's saying D4 builds. I'll check that out after I'm done playing and streaming. D4 builds. And is there a particular player whose build on D4 builds to look at? There's probably a specific builder. Rob Death Trap build? Okay. Because that'll help me. Although I got to say, like, Uber's P240. Yeah, because you're. Because you've got the Ubers going. It's all Rob mostly? Right on. The Death Trap is nasty. So I got to see what's different about the build that's on D4 builds versus what I'm doing, which is I've been using the max roll version, but there's probably some nice tweaks I can do. I was using max roll, which is Mippy. Gloves need core skills. Yep. Is so bad. No cooldown on helmet for me. No core skills on gloves for me. I haven't been able to find a pair or make one. Hey, thank you for the follow. Erica, I'm just going to call you Erica. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks, Richardson over there. Appreciate you. Hey, Savage Sandman, I'm going to play the new follower song. Both you and Balance followed before, and I always play the new follower song when people join the stream and become followers. So here's the new follower song for both. I'm going to do a double version for Balance and for Sandman. That's the new follower song. Thanks for the follows, you guys. Country for Life, you can come join us if you want to. Don't feel obliged because we have Scissorhands in the group here, who is Death Trap Rogue, who is tearing shit up. He just hit for 300 billion, and so we have a really good Death Trap Rogue here in the party, and I'll show you his gear, his setup. He's got the Zanzal runes going. He's got the Pak Om for the Barbarian's War Cry. Okay, so interesting choices. And then Harlequin's Crest, Scoundrel's Leathers, double GA luck. Gotta love that, right? This is the build. He's got core skills on his gloves. Gotta love that. Rolled on. Interesting. You have the same build? Yep, this is what I have all the same gear, just not as good. Pockvex more DPS, you think? I think what is he going for with Pak Om, the Barbarian's War Cry? Don't have Vex. Ah. If he had Vex, he would be using it. Let's see. He's got the max life on Banished Lord's Talisman, max rolled. Max life all resist dexterity. Death trap cooldown reduction double rolled. Yeah, I have like no. I don't know. You can see how much gold I have. It's not that much. Oh, you need 30 billion? I have like 100 million. Shadow Dragon number 1281. Hey, so my tag is right there, Diableton number 1357, right below my name. Over here in my right hand. Here, see my hand pointing at the battle tag. I wish I had it. I would totally give it to you. No Vex. Oh boy, he's got a Vex. I just got you. Thank you, Shadow Dragon. Thanks for the invite, buddy. I think he got his needed rune. He is excited to get his needed rune covered. Did you see the item? Let me take a look at it. Yes, here's so the pair I'm wearing, Rich, and thank you by the way. They just gave me has 35 max resource and I have a pair with 0.75 roll on them in my bank. Yeah, I have 200 million. On D4 Marketplace, they're selling for that. That's insane. Runes be bugging. You got to have stuff to sell. I haven't really gotten a lot of great drops this season to sell. Otherwise, I'd be selling stuff. Um, Ant Husk. Oh, for Betrayer's Husk. See, Ghostly can spam it too, dude. He's got it set up. This is Country for Life. So Country for Life can see how he's got. Let me take a look at his build. Let's take a look at his gear first. So he's rocking, yeah, the HQ with maximum resource rolled up on it, cooldown rolled up on it. Ghostly X, Tricksters, Eyes in the Dark, Beastfall Boots. Where do you get Aftermath from? Pants? Yes. So +6. So you got to level your. He's all master worked up. This is the other half of it. Is if you're master worked up right, it's going to boost your stats by masterworking them up. What about that weapon, Rich? Let me take a look, buddy. Thank you, by the way. Flammer of Artful Initiative. No, that won't help me, but thank you, man. We need overpowered damage for the two-hand weapons. So if you look, I'm using overpowered damage and overpowered damage on my swords. But thank you, Rich. I really appreciate you thinking of me, buddy. You want to stack a lot of max life, right? Because that has to do with your overpower. You need anything better for the build? Yes, I could use better Eyes in the Dark. I could use a better Scoundrel's Leathers, although mine are actually now I think mine are pretty good. We're gonna do Pit 69. Cool, that's fine with me. I'd like to get some Ondario runs in too, but I'll take pit runs any day, especially high level pit runs. You've done pit 105. That's pretty sick, man. Yeah, at least stream's not freezing, although the game is crashing or definitely lagging. Game is lagging. Did you use those offering? Yeah, I didn't use them because I can't do T4 by myself, and I don't want to waste them. By the time I logged in, it was half over. missed half the XP. Ideally get max life G on your weapons and rings. Yep. Absolutely, Sandman. I just got such bad lag. Whoa. Bad lag. Okay, cool. 5 upgrades.